Hi guys, welcome back to another episode
de Casados por la noche.
Y por la mañana.
Y la mañana y en la tarde. Y si estás en el lunch, estás en el baño. O sea, no judgment here, no juzgamos. Es pues otro nuevo capítulo que les estamos brindando. Feliz almost triquis, ya merito, faltan días. Bueno, falta mucho, pero, o sea, estamos más para allá que para acá. O sea, si fuéramos brujas o brujos, aquí ya estuviéramos, like, getting prepared for it. Like, we're gonna go find some children.
PIERDAS.
Some eye of...
This needs more Eye of Newt. You always want more Eye of Newt. If it were up to you, the brew...
Oh, heck no. By the way, we don't celebrate Halloween. Just throwing it out there.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, what is there to celebrate? Let's be honest. Like, you know,
just throwing it out there, guys. But I guess to me it's mostly not because it's gonna be Halloween. To be honest, it's mostly because you enter into a season of fall, and everything is just so much prettier. And you know, Thanksgiving will be coming soon.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs.
Hey.
Yeah, we're halfway there, guys.
Calm down. Hey, Karen, we know. You're ready for tamales. No te preocupes. Y hablando de tamales, si ocupan tamales, pongan sus órdenes aquí. Doña Chepina vende los tamales más ricos, calientes y listos por toda Arizona. Y empanadas.
Especially empanadas. Tamales, she actually doesn't sell anymore unless you ask, I guess. But empanadas for sure, guys. But empanadas de cajeta are so bomb. And I would definitely recommend.
They are fire.
They
Lumbre.
are. Yes. But today, guys, we are bringing you guys a brand new episode. Since we mentioned it is spooky season.
Pumpkin spice season. Oh, my God.
Just so happy the pumpkin spice is back.
You guys, I don't like pumpkin stuff.
Yeah, she really doesn't.
I really don't. It's not my thing. But anyways, other than that,
I love pumpkin stuff. I'll be honest. I like pumpkin pie,
Edward
pumpkin
does.
spice coffee. I even like the pumpkin spice shake from, what's the place called? Jumbo Juice? Oh, my God.
Jamba Juice has pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, quick story. I don't think you've known. Well, obviously, you don't know this. Me, I didn't always like pumpkin spice stuff. This was, you know, I was like, oh, what the hell? One day, I went to Jumbo Juice and I ordered like I don't know what I got. It was like a fruity one. And they gave me the wrong thing, pero, o sea, yo lo agarré, I grabbed my straw and I left, and I didn't taste it until I was already driving off. And then I was like, what the hell? And then I read, I'm like, pumpkin spice. Oh, they gave me the wrong one. And I'm like, oh, no, pues ya me voy yendo, ya estoy saliendo. So I ended up just drinking. I'm like, let me try it. Ooh. And then like halfway through it, I'm like, oh no, I loved it. And then, yeah, my love of pumpkin spice. So you could say that I fell in love with pumpkin spice at Jumbo Juice. We know you're listening, and we know you are. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Yeah, no, I like Jamba Juice, but I like their regular smoothies. Their mango smoothie, mango go-go.
Mango go-go.
But anyways, guys, so we are bringing you guys, obviously, spooky season. We're bringing you spooky vibes. And today we're going to just kind of talk about mostly tell you guys some scary stories that we found. Edward, I think he read about it somewhere. I actually found a scary story that I was like, whoa. Especially if you travel, you got to stay tuned for this story.
Ooh. All right, so you want to go first, my sweet love?
I can, of course. Let's see. So, guys.
Dun 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 dun. Hold on, I think it's this one.
Wrong one. My bad. This one.
Yeah. So, guys, I am bringing you today the Unrest Stop. That is the title of the story, okay? So listen up, guys. Thank you, babe. Okay. So tell me what you think about this, okay? This is creepy.
And by the way, I don't have any idea what she's going to talk to me about.
Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It says, I was driving across country with my mom and sister when I was 16, and my sister was 20. It was late, but we were well rested, still and alert. We were driving along an interstate and needed gas and a bathroom break. So we stopped at the only rest stop in 200 miles. There was a van full of teenagers on a road trip at the gas station, as well as a small gray car parked at the pump in front of us, with 2 young men standing still outside of it. When we got there, everything felt wrong. We'd been on the road for days and seen many rest stops at night and had never been afraid until then. My mom and sister went inside. I stayed in the car. I heard the teenagers say they were creeped out and couldn't get the pump to work, and they left in a hurry. I was watching the car in front of us, and the 2 men had not moved at all, not an inch. They weren't talking. They were not on phones. They were just standing there still as stone. My sister and mom came running back out to the car. When they got in, the 2 men slowly turned to look at us while not moving, and I swear to F shit, it says, we all saw the same thing. They had eyes dark as peach and empty, truly empty, not black, not reflecting any light at all, just a void. We sped out of there and didn't stop until we were in the next city. The worst thing about the entire experience, what do you think, babe? What do you think?
That's creepy.
That entire experience, though.
The what?
What do you think? She says, we couldn't, the worst thing about the entire experience, what do you think she's going to say after that?
I mean, what can get worse?
Yeah.
They forgot someone.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Dun. We couldn't find the place on any map where they had just stopped, okay? To keep that in mind. We knew exactly which stop on the interstate to look, and we couldn't find it on Google Maps or any paper map we had. We even asked locals about the creepy gas station out on the stretch of the road and got only confused looks. We've traveled on that interstate since, and there is no rest stop there.
What? They got Hotel California.
I don't know, but that is creepy.
That's creepy.
To the point where none of that exists.
Like, where were they?
They didn't say exactly where they were, but they said it's an interstate and they've been traveling for 2 days, and that's when they stopped there, and they seen many rest stops and they stopped there, but they felt a weird vibe. But the only thing, it doesn't say why the mom and the sister came out running from the gas station and they just left. Maybe they saw something, I don't know. But I guess people say it's really never was there at all.
That is super creepy.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And they saw those 2 guys stayed still in that car, so maybe something happened there, and they stayed there or something.
There were maybe it was like a whole spirit kind of like ghost thing that popped up. Like they were just there at the wrong. Yeah, I mean, why would you say
because
at the, you know?
She said that there was a van full of teenagers on a road trip, and they couldn't even get the pump to work, and they were so creeped out that they just left. Yeah. So the whole vibe there was just so not given. Imagine. Oh my gosh, that is so scary.
Like, it's like Hotel California, you know? There was no one there. There was a ghost. I don't know. You guys know. Yeah,
guys, tell us what you think about that story. If anything creepy has happened to you guys. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like, imagine
you thinking about the whole time you were there. Like, you were really never there.
Like,
That's crazy.
Like,
I would be tripping the whole time. My whole entire life, I would be tripping.
Yeah, like
pretty much. I could never get over that.
Yeah, like what? Like you're like, I was fine. We were just driving, and then we got to a place that doesn't exist. How?
That's creepy. But yeah, guys, let us know any creepy stories you guys have. We would love to know and hear about them.
That reminds me a little bit of kind of like episode in Pokemon.
Pokemon.
You didn't.
I'm like,
she
what?
did not expect that. If you like, voy a usar la frase más famosa de mi esposa. If you know, you know. But yeah, in Pokemon, when Ash, he goes into a mansion and he thinks like there's food and a bunch of stuff, but it just happens to be ghost Pokemon playing tricks on him. They're like legit in the kitchen table and they see a big old feast and they're like, they're eating. But then like on the other side, Team Rocket, like the fake bad people in the show, they're like looking at them through the window, I think, or something. They're like, nomás los ven así en una empty table that's like rotting away. They're like, just, según y ellos comiendo. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No,
it was
that's
a creepy
crazy.
episode. Anywho,
Okay.
but yeah.
So you, babe, go with your story. I want to hear your story.
All right. Are you guys ready for the terror?
And this is real, guys.
Yep.
His story is based on a real, like it's a
there's
real
details.
event. Yeah.
There's detail.
Details for it. My story was pretty much found. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's creepy.
That is still really creepy. All right. So, en la mano peluda. ASMR. Are you going to get triggered?
Babe, we want to hear.
Okay. We will be talking about the disappearance of Devin Williams. A trucker disappeared in Arizona's Tonto National Forest.
Tonto National Tourist.
O sea, sí. No es un carro, baby. Tampoco. Se perdió en un Fort Torres porque se le sobrecalentó. Los que tienen Fort Torres ya saben qué pasa. No. But in the Tonto National Forest, for those who live outside of Arizona or even in Arizona, they don't even know we have a national reserve for the forest, and it's nice, like the Sedona area, all that. Yo tampoco sé. I'm not a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Clearly. Okay. Anywho, in that weekend, people called in to state that there was a 48-foot semi-trailer stuck in the middle of the forest, like in some mud and el lodo, and that they didn't really see anybody around there, and if they could send some help. When the tow truck and the sheriffs arrived there, they discovered the truck, la semi, estaba definitely stuck. There was nobody inside, no driver, nothing. And the inside looked pretty clean, kept. Like, o sea, nothing out of the ordinary. Just like, dang, maybe somebody made a wrong turn somewhere at night and ended up here. Bad luck, they suele pasar. Los troqueros, they're humans. But what gets a little weirder, because, come into the story, our main protagonist, or I guess you could say victim, or disappeared, Mr. Devin Williams, 29-year-old out of Maracus, Kansas, father of two, married to Mary Lou. And that's crazy. 29 years old. He was younger than us.
Yeah.
Well, he was your age now. Porque, perdón, doña no tiene los 30. But, and the case is almost his age, 28 years that this happened. So it's almost his whole life. I don't know. I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
Anywho, coming to the story, right? He was delivering a load. He called his boss to let him know, hey, I pulled over in a truck stop in Kingman, Arizona, I believe. He said, I'll definitely be making it on time to deliver, whatever the load I have to deliver. And, I'll talk to you soon. Cool. He went back to his cab, tried to sleep. They, probably couldn't sleep. Went back into the truck stop, then left, drove away, right? Cut back to the forest. There's a couple that's camping for Memorial Day weekend, and they're waking up and they say that they start hearing from far away, like rumbling, like getting louder, and they're like, what is going on, like near the road? So they get closer to the road, and as they get closer, they see like a big thing of some black smoke coming, and like tierra, they're just flying everywhere. So it's him coming vroom, down, like they said it was going, they're like as fast as it can in dirt, a semi. And they're like, and the road isn't like a road. It's literally a little tiny road where it's like one car can only go. So if you see somebody, hey, pull over a little bit, let him go. And this guy was just kicking it. So they're like, whoa, that's crazy. You don't see that every day. What's going on? Is this guy lost? It goes away. They stop hearing it, stop seeing it. And as they're talking, they're like, that was so weird. Maybe he's lost. I wonder what he's going to do. They hear again. Now from the coming back around. Yeah. So they're like, oh, snap. He definitely was lost. He figured out, made a U-turn. All right, he's leaving. He passes him again. But again, full speed. They're like, well, what an asshole. Yeah. So they're like, could have killed somebody. But all right, cool. He's leaving. It is what it is. Let's go back. So as they were saying, let's go back to our campsite, like more recluded where they were. They hear it again coming back around. But this time, as they're like, oh, snap, it's coming, they turn to the opposite direction, and there's a little car coming, a little sedan. So they're like, oh, no, this trailer is going to go ahead and literally, like, smash headfirst into this little sedan. So they, like, literally, they're, like, running to the road going, hey, stop, trying to stop this semi. They said, nope. The good thing is that the driver from the sedan noticed them trying to stop the semi, and then he's like, oh, snap, that dude's going to run me over. So he, like, had to veer off the road almost last second. That driver's statement says that, hey, I saw the guy. Like, that's how, like, last minute. And when I saw him, he said that it was just a blank stare holding onto the steering wheel driving.
Oh, my God.
Like, he's like, didn't look at me, nothing, no expression. Like, so they're like,
zombie.
Yeah, literally. And then they're like, what the? Disappeared. Ya nos lo volvieron oír. So they're like, what the? All right, well, that's creepy. Maybe we should, already start packing up. Because this was already Sunday. He had called on Saturday to his boss that Saturday night. So this is Sunday already. So they're like, yeah, we better get out of here. Let's get out, All right, let's start maybe packing. But they didn't leave. Because their plan was to leave Monday. It was Memorial Day. They were still off Monday. So they're like, okay, let's just do it and hear them. Let's stay. They stayed. Another family actually was interviewed as well. And they said that they were hiking, like, kind of higher. And they saw that it was a trailer in the middle of, like, mud and stuff stuck. And this was back on that Sunday afternoon. And that was after the other couple had seen him gone and didn't come back.
Oh, okay.
So at that point, they saw him stuck. And then they were like, hey, do you need help? Because the husband was just him, his wife, and his 2 kids. So he told his wife and 2 kids, hey, just chill out here. And then he went down, like, a little hill to the guy. And the whole time he's like, hey, buddy, you need help? The guy was just staring off opposite of him into, like, he was just staring out, like, not even looking at his rig, just, like, hands in his, just like that. So fine. And he's like, maybe it's somebody hard of hearing, hey, it is, but he's like, I ended up getting to about 5 to 6 feet away from the guy. And I was like, hey, buddy, you okay? I'm talking to you. And that the guy just turned around, blank stare at him, opened up his mouth, just like his jaw. And the guy says he opened it like as far as he could, just opening it. And then just started like clicking his teeth and like his tongue and just like looking at me like, and he goes, I backed off like, whoa, what's like, he's like, I was scared, like, what's going on? And then the guy's just like, I didn't do it, they did it. That's all he said. And he's like, okay. He's like, so I started backing out even more when he said that. Yeah. And I kind of ran back to my family, but he just turned back around, didn't chase him, and just kept looking out into the middle of nowhere.
Oh my goodness. No way, Jose.
So cut back to Monday. The boss of the trailero, right? He gets a call from the distribution center going, hey, where's the load? Where's your guy? Like, what do you mean? He said he was right on time. He should have already been there. Well, he's not here. Oh, maybe he's running a little late. All right, cool. Just letting you know, though. It's late. All right, man, cool. It's going to cost me money. All right, whatever it is, what it is. Pasaron 2-3 hours. They call him again. Still nothing. They're like, hey, and if he's not here in the next hour, we're closed. So yeah, he's like, what? This guy? Oh, my God. Maybe something happened, but all right, I don't know. Then he gets another call. And he's like, oh, maybe it's because, again, guys, and this was in 95, okay? So en ese tiempo había apenas beeper.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, he gets another call. So he's like, oh, it's got to be Devin. He's like, hello? It's not Devin. It's Mary Lou. It's his wife. And she's like, hey, so Devin hasn't checked in since Saturday. Like, and it's Monday. Like, do you know what's going on? And he's like, oh, then there is something definitely wrong. He goes, he never delivered the load. So, okay, hold on. And then he like hangs up, but she kind of panics and she's like, oh no. So she calls the local police in Kansas and she's like, hey, my husband's like kind of missing. And they actually kind of take it serious because then that sheriff department's like, okay, so, you know, we'll see the route he was taking. We'll call all the police departments around that area, put out an APB, see what's going on. And he's thinking, you know, pues esto missing person, it's a long stretch of road.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a while. Within hours, he gets a call from the Coconino County Sheriff Department. And they're like, hey, I just saw your APB about your missing trucker. We don't know. And he's like, oh, cool. You know where he's at? What's going on? Like, have you interacted with him? He's like, no, we haven't, but we have his truck. So they're like, what? He's like, yeah, and he's nowhere in sight. Like, well, like, oh, snap. And then he goes, and not only that, like, we want to know too what's going on because this is so crazy. This is what the whole county's talking about. He's like, well, what do you mean? He goes, we found his truck in the middle of the Tonto Forest, which was like, let's say his route was like over here.
Yeah.
That was like all the way down here. Like, he veered off. Like, what the?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So he's like, what? So they're like, yeah, we got to go ahead and find this guy. So they start obviously doing searching, and that's when they actually talked to that couple that was there originally, and they said that when they were leaving on Monday, as they were driving out of the thing, they noticed somebody walking with no shoes, and then just down the road. So they stopped to like, oh, let's help this guy. And as they stopped, like, hey, do you need help? That like he just grabbed rocks and started throwing at him, like, and they're like, all right, whatever, we're leaving. So they took off. They couldn't find. They did the search, never found him. 2 years later, in 1997, two hikers were walking down the trail, a normal trail, not even like, oh, it's like secret thing. No, it's the kind of the main trail where they had searched. And they see something on the road, like white, and they're like, oh, and they get closer and like, it kind of looks like a skull. Boom, they call the sheriffs. They come out. Yep, definitely just a human skull. They grab it, DNA test. It's Devin. But it's just a skull. Like, there was no other body parts,
guys.
nothing else.
Everything else disappeared.
Yep.
That's scary.
So technically, they're almost, well, no, the last people to maybe actually seen him, because once they saw the picture of him, they're like, yeah, it was Devin, the guy we saw. So the last people to see him alive was that couple, but he threw rocks at him.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. He was probably gone, long gone.
Yep. No, like, there's no record of him abusing drugs, alcohol, nothing like that.
Yeah.
He was just, and he was one of the best drivers for the guy. That's why when he called him, said, hey, I'm gonna be on time. He was like, he's gonna be on time.
He trusted him.
He's, or there's an issue, he's gonna call me and let me know, hey, I got pulled over, I got something, or
something.
But no, but yeah,
that's scary. And then finding the skull and it's him.
And it's him.
But
yeah.
no body,
I mean,
just a skull.
That's kind of like, that sucks. But then at least it gives closure to the family, knowing, hey, he's not out there just, or what happened, or you know,
they know he's gone.
No como en las novelas que se pierde la mujer, pero se pegó la cabeza.
And then you also just recently just told me about something that you saw about a girl, right? Missing?
Oh yeah, like another lady went missing right now, like just a few days ago in the Coconino county,
or forest,
like
national forest, whatever
national forest as well, like around that area. She was traveling from California to Connecticut.
And she's missing now.
Yeah.
So be careful, guys, because guys go out there.
Yeah, Coconino. Hey, it's fucking skinwalkers.
Is it Coconino?
Oh yeah, Coconino. Yeah, it's Native American, I believe. Like
well, however you say it, but we tried.
Yeah. Be careful from
guys.
the skinwalkers, because they out there.
You know what? I don't know. Like, I've been hearing a lot on TikTok about skinwalkers for some reason. Maybe now that, you know, scary stuff is happening, but I hear a lot that they actually could become anything animal sounds. Like there was a video I was seeing on TikTok.
They make people sound, kids sound.
Yeah, like I
Babies
guess
crying.
the husband was home alone. He knew his wife wasn't there, that she actually had gone out. No, she was working. And she had actually just texted him that she was at work. So he knew she was not on her way and anything. And then you see the video and he's literally laying down watching the video, watching
like
TV.
the door even opens.
Yeah,
kind of
the door opens a little bit, like cracks open, and then you hear her voice, like it's her voice.
Like, can you come here?
Yeah, and then he's like, "That's not my wife.
Like, that's not her.
That's not her. That's not her." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that is so creepy." Like, I'm like, don't mess with those things. Like, that's crazy, guys.
At medicines, you know that. Yeah, the skinwalkers is a big thing, especially for Native
At
Americans.
first, like, yeah, like I don't know. At first I was like, no, like I don't want to believe that, but there's just so many things nowadays that it's hard to even think about.
And then their legend has been around, and this, like,
especially Native people. I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like they
like,
have
that's what I'm
some type
saying.
of spiritual thing.
that's been around for a long time with them. It's the skinwalkers. Like in the Hopi reservation, I know like there's like whole areas that people are like, once the sun's like over here, we don't go there. You'll hear things, or like como mi primo que anduvo con una, dice, allá se oían cosas así en lo lejos, y yo, pues, ¿qué andan allá de fiesta o qué? They're like, no, son like, those are skinwalkers, bad spirits, like they're trying to trick you, bro, like you stay here.
Yeah, it's all creepy stuff. But guys, other than that, this weekend we are going to a pumpkin patch with the whole fam bam.
What?
We'll probably record like
Do a little vlog,
and then that way we could put it up for you guys. But yeah, it's exciting. We're excited. I'm excited to go to pumpkin patch. I've been there already. You haven't.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you.
It's the one we were talking about in the last episode. So if you watched last episode,
if you know, you know.
Hey!
But yeah, guys, other than that, we'll be bringing you more episodes and more stories, more spooky season stuff. And yeah, let us know again. Please like our videos. You guys watch it. Just like, guys.
Share,
Come on.
leave a comment.
It's not a hard
You can like
thing.
just leave emojis.
You
Like,
guys like other stuff that's like, come on.
Yeah,
Why not like
you
our
know?
video?
You
But
know?
anyways, I don't blame you guys if you guys don't want to like it, but it would help us, right?
yeah, it's just a little clickety click.
Just a click. That's
you know?
all.
Come on.
Just a
Así nomás, we'll do some more ASMR.
But yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for staying with us, staying tuned, clicking to watch our videos.
What kind of scary stories do y'all got?
Yeah, let
What
us
kind of
know
scary
your
stories do you
experiences.
wanna hear?
Let us know what you want to see. And yeah, just in general, thank you again for staying tuned. And we love you guys. And we've gained more subscribers, which it's amazing.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Appreciate
you guys.
y'all guys.
And yeah, we'll
Give it
be
for
bringing you
that.
guys more episodes.